the question's going to be asked, well, what did they know and when did they know it? Because it all goes back to Obama.
I'd love to see that guy go home. He and his husband.
Can you feel it? I sure am on the streets. I'm feeling it. Things are getting stranger. They're tightening up. It's more anxiety. The pot's starting to boil. You can catch some of that feel here. You're going to catch a lot of things in here. This is most of a lot of it what I got of the positive from the first day out. Some things broke today, of course, that are big, with Project Veritas coming out, busting CNN. It's news that the IG report is finally going to come out this coming Friday on the 18th. Why it's coming out on a Friday? Usually it's when they let something out that they want to have buried. We don't need that. We need to be on the offensive. So, I don't know. Well, as I know, things are tightening up. And eventually something's going to snap. And when it does, all hell is going to break loose. So anyway, you'll see this tension running through this entire the next series of clips. It's there. Okay. Well, thanks. Thanks for coming by, and if you know what you do, hit all the appropriate buttons, and hopefully I'll have time to get a shop up this week. So, man, I've been cramming. All right, so I'll see you on the flip end.
It's not Trump. I don't think Trump is a discriminator because I'm Spanish. No, he's just trying to do the right thing, and I understand.
Well, because you know that. And
my dad came in the right way. He's from Honduras, and you heard about that on the news.
I was shipwrecked
He came in the right way.
Yeah.
He got inoculated. It took him 6 months to get to the United States before he was able to get in. They don't do that anymore. So I respect you.
Thank you very much. Yes. It was like last night you had them at Trump's rally waving communist flags, but here's the paradox. In Hong Kong,
this is a free country.
They're waving American flags, so it's very strange.
They should be happy that we have a lot of freedom because in other countries you don't. Women get killed, children get raped. They don't see that. Third world countries, they suffer a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I was born in here. This is my town, my city, so I'm a supporter.
Miami's got so many good patriots because, like the Cuban dancer.
We know.
Yes, you know.
Yes, we do.
I know. The young lady I was just speaking to from Honduras, same thing, anybody who comes from oppression appreciates this country more than the people that grew up here.
We do. We know the price of liberty.
It's like last night at Trump's rally, you had these protesters waving communist flags, and in Hong Kong they're waving American flags.
Unbelievable, They're inconsistent, if anything.
Hey there, brother man. How you been?
Okay. Getting rich?
Going all right. Every time the liberals do something stupid, I sell more.
I read a little bit about this Antifa or whatever.
Yeah, Antifa. Yeah.
Those guys are just flat out assholes.
Yes, they are.
I couldn't believe it.
Yes,
I was down at Flora's coffee shop, and they told me they didn't want me to come. Well, they didn't say they didn't want me to come back. They said my political opinion upsets some people there. Could I hold it to myself?
Tough.
She goes, we're an open border coffee shop, and we get people from all over the world, and some of the things you say upsets them. I was, I said, oh, okay, I'll just, sarcastically, I'll just keep my opinion to myself. And she's like, okay, just dumbass
Yeah, they don't
millennials,
understand.
They're like, yes, there should be no borders. There should be no delineation whatsoever. I tried to, use regular logic and rationale. What
Doesn't work.
What's going to happen? And they're like, oh, the world will be beautiful and shit like that.
They live in a la-la land that doesn't exist.
Millennials, they're in their 20s, and I was like, oh, so you have a political science degree? Well, no, but I'm going to get my GED next year. Like, that kind of explains it.
And you're both conservatives?
My dad is. I'm young, so I'm just figuring it out.
Yeah. Listen to your dad.
He is, though.
Yeah, good deal. Yeah, good, yeah. How do you handle being a conservative in New York City?
Tough.
Stay quiet.
I know.
Yeah, just stay quiet. Stay in my lane. That's it. Tough out there.
I think Long Island are mostly conservative.
Yeah.
It's just the city is pretty
It's New York
democratic.
Yeah, anytime you get out of a city, it's going to get more conservative because the whole idea was about to control us. And they knew when you concentrate people, they're more easily controlled.
Yeah.
So that's why you'll get more liberals in a city because they're easily controlled. Yeah, last night, to give you, seeing that, if you're wondering about which direction you want to go, just last night when they had Trump's rally, this is why I can't figure out about liberals. It's like, what? There were protesters there, because in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where Omar is, waving the communist flag, the communist Chinese flag. In Hong Kong, they're waving the American flag.
They want to be more democratic. Well, the people in Hong Kong don't feel like they're part of China.
Well, indeed.
They feel like they're their own state and they want to free from China.
Yeah, because it's repressive. So here you got liberals championing communism that harvests organs from Muslims, and yet over here they're saying you can't discriminate against Muslims. Where are they at? Where is this disconnect with their brains where they can't understand that they're championing something that would kill them? In other words, they wouldn't be able to be out there doing what they're doing if they were into communism. They wouldn't be able to do it.
No, people get killed left and right over there.
Yeah. Listen to this young man and your dad. All right? So,
You couldn't have this stand up in New York.
No, you can't. What you have here, you can't do this in New York.
Yeah.
No way.
Well, this is a liberal cesspool here, too. But it's, they're too drunk here to do anything, I think.
That's true.
You happen to hear what happened today?
What happened today?
Trump and China signed an agreement for trade. Stock market went up 500 points. Just something you might want to know.
So I imagine the liberals will be screaming like hell over that, won't they?
Scream about everything, don't they?
And I'm waiting for her to come on back.
Yo, yeah.
What do you think? It's going to win?
Well, that gentleman just came by and said that Trump and China today signed a trade agreement. The stock market went up 500 points.
About 500. That's what I watched this morning going on.
So, how can he lose?
Crazy. Yeah, it was up like 300 or something this morning.
Yeah, he just said it went up 500 points because of the trade agreement.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, and then you got the liberals last night after the people were leaving his rally. They're beating the Trump supporters up, and they're waving the communist flag. They're waving the Chinese communist flag. And in Hong Kong, they're waving the American flag.
That's crazy.
That's right. So how can he lose? Who's going to vote for for the liberals other than complete idiots? And then people like Candace Owens are waking them up. And then
I love Candace.
Yeah.
I listen to her show all the time.
Yeah. And then they're seeing jobs. All of a sudden, they're seeing things come into their community, and it's working. Hey, ladies.
How are you?
I'll let you get back to it.
Hey, how you doing?
Thank you for your time.
So you're a big fan of the Donald, are you?
I'm a fan of
There you go. That's good.
How are you?
Where are you guys from? Miami. I love Miami. A lot of great Patriots there. Oh, thank you, doll. You want to get in there? What do you mean? Come on, get in there. I'll give you a picture to you with Donald. Stand on either side of Don. You want her in there too? All right, this will get you kicked off of Facebook. You ready? Mega!
I'll give me one by myself.
Yeah. You want to get in there? All right. Mega! There you go, brother man.
Remember when we worked for an airline, right? We worked for Delta Airlines. Remember when Obama was running, all the black people?
Couldn't wear it though.
But the blacks did. They had vote Obama, all of them. But we can't wear this.
No, we can't wear that.
We're not allowed to wear this on it. But they were allowed to. Oh, nobody said
No, it
anything
was
about
Black People Matter. That's what they were.
No, on Obama.
Or Black Lives Matter. Oh, really?
No,
They had Obama?
when Obama, they had. I saw them wearing it all the time.
The double standard is killing them. It's killing them.
Of course.
People are recognizing the hypocrisy.
It comes back to bite them,
Right.
yeah. It comes back to bite them.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, last night at the rally, you had the Trump supporters leaving the rally and they're getting beat up and mobbed by the, that's only getting more votes for Trump.
Of course.
Yeah, it is.
Every time they say impeachment, there's another Republican born.
Oh no, there's another one making a donation.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
2 days, he raised $15 million when they started that whole
My
thing.
husband was part of that.
I know. They keep on building walls they run right into.
Yeah. Do you a lot of people stop by and talk to you?
Oh, yeah.
Did anyone give you shit?
A few. Most of it, 95% is positive.
Good.
And the few idiots that,
Yeah, but we don't.
They're-
we
as
don't-
I said, they're easily dispatched.
supposed to be what?
I wish I can buy all of your stuff, but I'm not allowed to wear it with my uniform. What did they call us? The immortals, no,
The deplorables?
deplorables.
Yes.
We all go underground. We stay there, and the day that comes out voting, we come out, we vote, and he's going to win again.
That's why we're not angry.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, when he came in, some really anti-Republican posted on a Facebook page, remember this day, and he posted the Dow indication that it was 19,000 something. You will never see this again. You're right, we've never seen it again because we've been up in the high 20s. You're right, we'll never see it again. And I wish I could find that post because I want to go back and say, you're right, we never saw it again, right?
We could stand here all day talking about the things they've been wrong on.
Yes.
I mean, just unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And they act so smug. It's like they have they have no recollection of how many times they've been wrong. You'd think they'd have be a little humble.
No, history was like a minute ago.
Right. Oh yeah, I'm almost chomping at the bit for the revolution. Come on, let's get this over with.
That's cool. That's what I've been talking about.
Yeah. I mean, really. I mean, they want to have a fight. We got the guns. Let's go.
But you know what? A guy like me who lives so close to Chicago, a friend of mine says how bad, it would not last long at all because the military is already trained to block off cities. They block off New York, Chicago, and LA. Don't let include what's going to happen.
You got it.
Party's over.
Thank you. They don't know how vulnerable they are. They're really stupid. And last night, I love this. I mean, it's just the disconnect between these idiots. They're out there waving the Chinese Communist flag, and in Hong Kong, they're waving the American flag.
I know.
Yeah. It's like, don't you get it, you morons? I mean, it's
staring at you right in the face. Well, my son just texted me when we were on this trip that Hillary's is throwing her hat in the ring again, I guess.
She what?
She's going to make a run. That's what Casey said.
Let's hope.
That would be.
Let's hope. Because I would love to see Barr just unload just about the time she starts getting up ahead of steam, and then just unload with the, all the information, and just watch her just scream again. That'd be great.
Watch her fall down.
Yeah. See her get frog marched off a stage would be great. The marshal just come out, put her in handcuffs, and take her away. Yeah.
That's a fantasy, but I don't think anyone's really going to go down. But if you have a change in,
I don't know. Once people like McCabe go, because McCabe's already said, if I go down, they all go down. Mm-hmm. So once you start knocking off some of the lower minions,
it all goes down.
The question's going to be asked, well, what did they know and when did they know it? Because it all goes back to Obama.
I'd love to see that guy go home. He and his husband.
Clapper was in the news the other day admitting that the orders to spy on Trump came from Obama.
Yeah, I had read that, and I follow it a lot, but it's like a full-time job to even maybe get 75% of it.
Thank you. Welcome to my world.
So, it's there. I don't know if you could sense it. I'm sensing it. Anyway, thanks for coming by. God bless you. Pray for me out there. I'm definitely praying for you. I'll see you on the streets.